How's it going, everybody? Game Reviews here. Welcome to the Basuda Shiny Hunt versus with Fus Ro DAB. This is going to be a lot of fun. I am very excited for this. Welcome in Stone Family 64. Welcome in Dark Litton. Welcome in Rafael Castro. Hopefully you guys are ready for some fun. Because the way how this works is he is hunting Eevee and I'm hunting Charmander. Basically, we're hunting each other's mascots in tonight's stream. So yeah, let's see who comes out first. And I'm just gonna play the waiting game with him right now. He's doing introductions on his side as well. Also, his video link is gonna be pinned in the description. So be sure to go sub over to him, leave a like. If you want to have both up, I don't care either way, but yeah, make sure to at least leave a like on it though. That's the most important thing. Leave a like on the stream. Hello. I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I am.
You are?
Want to do a 3, 2, 1?
3, 2, 1. Let me know when to go. Ah! All right, cool. Oh, maybe I should actually pull up my actual. No, not that one. No, wrong. Right. There we go. There's too many. I have too many applications open right now. Oh, the best part all about this was like once you hit like the first egg, like they're all. Make me an egg. Make me an egg already. I went all the way down to where 2 people are at. And everything's like, oh, no egg. It's like, give me an egg.
Hey, Silent Fox, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. So glad.
Thank you. Sorry. Hey, I'm happy to know that I'm finally getting some more eggs.
Right? And no worries. No worries. I never hold it against anyone if they can't stay in chat or anything like that. It's great that you want to. That's the whole purpose. We are currently on call with Game Reviews, aka Max with 2 X's. Be sure to check out his channel. His link is right there to his stream. If you're able to split screen, please do so. Drop him a sub. He's like Dogecoin to the moon. He's gonna grow.
I just said no to an egg.
You said no to an egg? That one was shiny, dude.
Exactly, it was. Oh well, first round's coming up.
Already? Wow.
I mean, I have a Steam Engine Colossal up front.
I've got a flame box.
Oh, good point. Oh, I think they're both still like the same amount of like time and everything though. I think both of them just cut it in half. It might maybe Eevee has a longer hatch time maybe.
Might be getting close. And Jordan is here. Everyone say exclamation point K to say hello to my lovely fiance.
Hey Jordan.
Well, I mean, I've been stopping him to gather more eggs, so that's probably another thing.
Oh well, yeah, that's the point. Like I just have like my set like pathway in a sense and everything, so it's like once you get to a certain point, like okay, I'm about to loop back around and everything.
That's fair. I'm just grabbing a bunch of eggs because I don't thought I would work. Hey, Make is here. What is going on, Katie? How you doing? Katie single-handedly helped me complete my legend Arceus Pokedex in like 2 hours.
Oh, very nice.
Very cool. Hey, and Max took 5 seconds off of his little speed run that we're doing to do it.
Oh well, not really that much. Okay, it was in the middle of the hatching, so I was like, I'm not losing any time with this.
By the way, Katie, Katie, we had some Panda Express tonight. It was buzz.
Ooh, Panda Express. You know, Shelby had this meeting last night and leftover. She brought home some leftover Chinese food, so I had sweet and sour chicken and rice.
Ooh, we love to see it.
Exactly, really hit the spots.
First batch, here we go. Egg number 1. I hope you get the Eevee. Thank you so much, Darkwood. Appreciate you.
Brings you
Thank you.
Chinese food. Thank you, Raphael.
Oh my god, a shiny! Already.
Get out of here! Yeah, okay. So I was gonna do that, but I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna be that guy. I am not gonna be that guy. No, give me your eggs.
I am that guy. I'm sorry.
I know you are.
You playing MMO in PLA while you hunt? Do some MMO? Okay, well, how are you doing MMO? Quite literally only thing I ate, so yeah, honestly, it was bussin'. It really was. I had an egg roll. Love y'all. Well, love you too, Katie. Thank you so much. definitely helped out a lot. It was super convenient. God, if you had me going, yeah, I'm sorry, Darklit turned away, and I
Or he says like oh, Johnny.
feel like my Arceus shiny.
Oh yeah, like the April Fool's one that you did. Yeah, beautiful.
So many people were like, "You got me at the first half." I was like, "I'm sorry."
And they had me in the first half. Not gonna lie.
I was gonna make a clickbait video like, "Oh hey, I bought a first edition Pokemon card pack to open, like a weighted one," and I was gonna make a really sketchy thumbnail for it, like, "Oh my god, what do we pull?"
Right.
And I was like, "Nah, I'm gonna actually do that one day, and people are gonna click on it if I lie about getting a first edition pack, you know."
Right. Exactly. No, it's like the boy who cried wolf.
Yeah.
Who's
First edition.
Raphael said Fus actually fooled me.
I'm sorry. At the same time, I'm not though.
No, not at all. Oh?
Is that your first batch?
No, my first batch just ended. Now I'm just going in hatches right now. I'm like just doing small circular runs right now to kind of build up more of an influx of eggs.
Oh, I got you. That's what I was doing too. Mass outbreak. Oh, okay. Okay. I thought you meant like MMO, like massively or multi.
Yeah, multi-man online, I think.
Yeah, multi-man online, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's what.
I'm doing a race stream.
Check the phone. Listen to the fiance.
Okay, yeah, that's actually a really good point. Thank you. She was saying that my game audio is covering you up. I need to turn that off.
Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah, that's probably helpful then. Yeah. Thanks, Jordan.
That or Max, just talk louder. Dang, dude.
I could bump up my audio if you want.
I have you down to 80 anyway. I need to push you up anyway. Here, Jordan, check. No, I have him louder. Check. Can you speak for a second, real quick?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I was about to say my new mic. I could increase my output just by a dial.
No, that's way better. That's way better.
Good. All right. Yeah.
You get a fake face that Charizard and accidentally rip it in half.
Do it. You totally should.
Is that better? Oh, that's much better. Okay, yeah. I had him turned down because whenever we were on group calls, like certain people's inputs are louder. Like for example, Timmy B is like screaming right here.
Right. No, it makes sense then. Yeah. I mean, like my output is usually not that loud in general. I mean, like I said, the microphone I have now, I'm able to kind of like increase the gain of it outside of that, which I do like. But at the same time, I don't want to go like super loud, where it's like I'm like screaming in your ear.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna turn you down like.
Oh.
5. Can you speak again?
All right, for sure. Yep. All right, egg number 9. I think this is egg number 9 or egg number 8. I need to double check, be sure after I get my next egg available.
Makes sense having the work connect the fire department really super loud. How's that, Jordan? I turned him down like 5 clicks.
Perfect.
I turned him up 20 and now turned him down 5.
Ooh.
Yeah, because it was blaring. I'm like, oh god.
I don't blame you at all. Actually, yeah. So I've never actually gotten a shiny Charmander before, so this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, I don't actually have any shiny Eevees. I have shiny Eevees that were given to me, but I've never gotten my own. So this will be good. I need to get multiple Eevees anyway because I want to like have multiple.
Right. Well, of course. Yeah, you want to do like the evolutions and everything. Have all 8 other evolutions, potentially 9 if Scarlet and Violet.
There's definitely going to be a new one, and with all the ghost types they've been adding, I'm curious if they're going to do a ghost type.
Ooh, if they do, I will totally like that. Aloha, guess what I got done today? Alan, did you get welcome in, Alan? First off, did you get all your commission stuff taken care of today? Then we could actually start recording our next series. I'm joking. I've been slacking on I've been slacking on the layout editing. Not gonna lie, I just finished making the title card for Matt and I for our series. That first episode goes up on Wednesday.
Nice.
It's gonna be good.
I made a new channel intro just for like general videos,
Mhm.
and I have like my first highlight video coming out this Saturday.
Ooh.
Well, it's like my first highlight video like that's strictly Pokemon related because I
Mhm.
used to do like highlight videos for like gaming stuff.
Mhm.
I got like my first one is Jordan reacting to my voice mod.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome.
And then Wednesday, Wednesday I have a death montage for
The shield.
what do we call? Yeah, for shield.
Very nice. I'm like looking at the Nightbot command. Cause thank you, Raphael, for taking care of the Nightbot commands. Alan is the balding. So for Alan's, whenever he comes out, it's like the balding collab partner has arrived.
Yeah, like Mudkip said, how would you evolve EVs to ghost type a brick?
Well, yeah, obviously. Wait,
Yeah.
how else do you think?
It's like the same way where you can throw them.
That'd be hilarious.
It really would.
Well, like right now, I'm honestly seeing Cloud9 from Kingdom Hearts 4 getting announced yesterday.
Oh yeah, that was super hype. Did you see people like analyzing the trailers?
I'm gonna say this right now. You're really pulling at strings for saying that you've seen an AT Walker in the forest. You're pulling at strings.
I think it's definitely possible.
Oh, I'm not disagreeing with you at all, but like what was shown, like obviously yes. You're like, oh look, it's Endor, and then here's an AT Walker, but it's like
I think the odds of it being a Star Wars thing is pretty high, in my opinion.
oh
Because
sorry, go ahead.
in Star Wars, I mean they did Pirates of the Caribbean, so it would be super weird to have human characters. If that makes sense.
Oh, I know, especially in the Unreal Engine 5, it's gonna look beautiful with real characters. But even Nomura said the biggest issue with doing certain worlds is with licensing and everything. At the time of Kingdom Hearts 3, Star Wars was still a part of EA in terms of gaming and everything, so you go through like EA, more licensing stuff that you had to jump through, versus now where it's just through Disney.
Well, Disney is like the corporate head of all that stuff now. They are like leasing it out, if that makes sense. Now.
Yes,
They
yes,
own
now like
everything.
right, so now if EA wants to make a new Star Wars game, like they have to get like the rights from Disney, whereas beforehand EA was the sole proprietor for Star Wars games in general.
Yeah, I'm not turning on online pace because it slows down the game.
Would you say I still need to finish Sneasel and Masuda in this game? How many are you at, Raphael? And also, Alan, thank you so much for liking both the streams.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much. But yeah, no. I think yeah, it slows down the game. It lags. At least for me.
Yeah, like going online and everything through the Ycom. EVX, Johanne, I'm doing Charmander actually, then Fus is doing Eevee. Yeah, so
We're doing a mascot swap.
yeah, we're doing mascot swap, shiny race. Yep, yeah, it's gonna be for.
Everyone does shiny races. We can do something different.
I like this idea, yeah, because I mean that's real here. If we were able to, if you're able to actually encounter Charmander in the wild, we would not be doing Masuda.
Yeah.
All I know is I'm over odds. Sorry to hear that, Raphael.
My internet's too good too, but like this game is not.
No, it does not appreciate it.
It does not support internet that great.
No.
It's great. I'm getting like my ping is amazing right now. You know, like it's just this game is not optimized for internet play
Oh gosh, no.
by no means.
Mhm.
But yeah, no. What I was saying was so here's my thought. If they're gonna do Star Wars, they're gonna have it like the Endor moon raid for the Return of the Jedi.
Oh god, you think it's gonna be that?
I think it's gonna be something like that where you have to take on the stormtroopers.
Oh,
or
gosh.
maybe, they could have like the gummy ship on the trench run for.
Oh,
A New Hope.
I like that. Yeah.
You'd have to go and you'd have to do like a side mission and fight Darth Vader and then go into the trench run.
That'd be awesome. So one thing I really do like is that the game, what we saw in that trailer, that was in-game engine for Unreal Engine 4. But
Yeah,
and
it looks amazing.
it makes it even better because they're gonna use Unreal Engine 5 for the final release.
Yeah, which is awesome.
And
that was just like a test demo and it already looks amazing.
exactly, you know, well, it's that's the thing though. It's like a lot of people are saying, you know, it's like, oh, it's gonna get delayed by such a long time because Kingdom Hearts 3 got delayed for so long. But it's like Kingdom Hearts 3 got delayed for as long as it did because they straight up switched engines.
They were waiting on the optimized engine.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas here,
Took a while.
right, exactly. Like, whereas here though, you go from Unreal Engine 4 to Unreal Engine 5, your assets, your main source, and everything, it's all gonna be the same. It's just gonna be more of like polishing, more pixels and everything. It's gonna be more things in the in the art design area. In terms of the way how it's functionally built, it's gonna be the same.
Well, and even if they wanted to, if say for example something happens and it delays
Oh wait, I'm not.
Unreal Engine 5.
Mhm.
So what would end up happening is very easily they could just say, okay, let's release it on Unreal Engine 4, and then let's do like a director's cut on Unreal Engine 5.
Oh, they totally could do that easily. I would love that.
Like, if it already looks that amazing, nobody would complain.
Yeah, no, I was like in bed, like Shelby is, especially on weekends, she does not like waking up early at all. So, like I popped up my iPad at like 7 a.m. I saw like a 7.5 minute trailer of like 20th anniversary Kingdom Hearts. I'm like, okay, I gotta watch this, and I was trying so hard not to just like scream of
Like,
pure
scream,
excitement.
yeah.
Especially,
I woke up and I saw it. I was like, oh my god, are you serious? That's so. I mean, like Kingdom Hearts 3 didn't come out that long ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah, I mean,
That's crazy.
Not very long. I mean,
No.
I'm hoping now that like Disney and Square Enix have really made like a good foot. I'm really like a good step forward with Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm hoping that they're gonna make like a new Kingdom Hearts title at least every 5 years.
They're going to for sure. I feel like the development team at Square Enix alone has a lot more experience with handling these higher end game engines and everything.
Yeah, I think that like just the mediums that they have to play with too. Like for example, I think if they did an Avengers one, like a Marvel one, they would set it at the Battle of New York from the first Avengers.
Oh, I can totally see that.
How sick would that?
That would be incredible. Welcome in, Turtwig Ash. How are you doing? Raphael says Guts facade equals terrifying. Yep, it does. That's one thing that made me upset about in EVL when we first started was I was hoping we could use items because I had a Guts Lux Ray. Or I wanted a Guts Lux Ray. And
What's up, Silverhawk? How you doing? Welcome on in.
no, I'm not just close
Dan, how are
obstacle.
you doing?
I ran into an obstacle.
Sorry, go ahead.
I ran into an obstacle.
Oh no. Hey, I absolutely love Lego Star Wars. By the way, it's so much fun.
Yes.
It's so good. My favorite is like the opening sequence of A New Hope, where the random droids are walking, and then the spaceship like ceiling crashes on them, and R2D2 and C3 go walk around them. I'm like, oh my god! I was like, is this like an alternate spinoff? And then went boom. I was like, oh god.
I'm still in episode 1, but like,
It's so funny. I went in any order.
oh, fair, makes sense. Cause like one of my buddies was telling me how, like, go for me because like I want to kind of go from like 1 to 9 or whatever personally because that's how I've always played these like Lego Star Wars, those Lego games and everything is like, even though release order in that sense makes sense, but yeah,
I flipped the coin.
yeah, I was like, I tell people like, especially for this one, it's not a Lego game with like Star Wars skin. It's a Star Wars game with a Lego skin.
Yeah.
Like it's very different, and I love it.
Like I don't think that there are that many good Lego games. I think that Lego Star Wars has always been like
Oh, absolutely. Like it also makes sense why this game got delayed for as long as it did. And
it looks amazing.
Yes.
It plays amazing. Like I absolutely love it. I don't have a lot of time to play games, but like when I do play games, man, it is so much fun to just sit there and just like I love finding mini kits. I love going and collecting studs and just blowing stuff up and like hitting my lightsaber on everything.
Mhm.
So it's so much fun.
I wonder what the EBL would be like with items. It's gonna it'll be a lot more competitive, and this has already been brought up in EBL chats already. Items are never gonna be a thing, cause
it's too complicated.
exactly, it's gonna add a lot. It's gonna add like a bigger thing to it that none of us really want to actually worry about.
Yeah. Pace, I understand that you need to use Pokemon Home, man. Straightforward.
Speaking of Pokemon Home, did you see what's going on with BDSP?
No, what's wrong with it?
So the reason why it's taking so long for Pokemon Home to integrate BDSP is because it's running on 2 different programming languages in general. Because Unity is C#, and then Home / the Pokemon game engines themselves are ran on C++. So you have to like jump through like a whole lot of hoops and everything to try to get to integrate it properly. Oh yeah, but like that's the thing. A lot of times when you use an engine like Unity, though, where it's easy to it's easy for bugs to happen in that engine.
Yeah, it was just cheaply made.
Oh, it was no question. Yeah, I'm not even.
They were trying to have something to offset the delay of Legends. Legends is not ready for an November release.
No, and like I'm not saying that in terms of the game itself. Like it was like a cheap. It was like like a cheap build or whatever. It's the fact that the Unity engine is just not a good AAA title engine.
Yeah.
It's not.
If Call of Duty was on Unity, then it would not do well at all. Like it just
Right, exactly. Okay.
like you just can't have good games on those kind of like not. It's like
You
go to Dollar
could,
General.
but you don't. Oh,
You could.
but like you don't go beyond your scope.
You can go to Dollar General and pick some like Pokemon card pack stuff. But you know what I mean? Like, but you know sometimes you're gonna have to get those mystery packs that are already like, you know, they're like third party.
Right.
Okay,
Alright.
get it. No, thank you so much. See you later, Pace.
All right, we're at 25 eggs.
I'm at 20. How'd you get 5 ahead of me?
Good question. I even know how I'm 5 ahead of you. But...
It doesn't really matter, you know. But I mean,
Right. No, I get what you're saying. Yeah. I mean,
I'm wondering why they had me faster when we started at the exact same time.
like I've got to go. Gotta have my postseason Oh, I still have to do my postseason interview. LOL. And then hang out. Good luck. Hashtag Team Gamer. Thank you very much, Alan, as always. Well, because I think Eevee's hatch time, like in terms of status, is actually longer than Charmander's. I think.
Oh wait, that's probably it.
Okay, then I said, oh wait, oh I got a shiny.
No, yeah, that's probably it.
Hmm.
Like yeah, like the starters have very low hatch rates.
Right.
That makes sense. That'd be like if I was hunting Bagon and you were hunting Charmander.
Oh yeah, no, that would just be no.
Yeah, like a pseudo versus that. Yeah, I mean it's not that big of a deal, honestly.
No, definitely not. I mean, all it really does is just giving more chances, but that's really it. We're still going at the same odds. So even if hypothetically, I'm like 120 eggs in, and you're 80, like 90, 100 eggs.
I was 10 eggs in front for Bagon in front of Landon. He still beat me.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying, though. It's like, yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm the only person who's beaten Landon so far in a shiny race.
Oh, I picked the wrong person to go against then.
Yeah, no, that I think he got the Reed Nicholas maybe like a week after, because he's like, I'm still gonna try and get this myself.
Yeah. My Wednesday stream is gonna be a Pokemon White randomizer Nuzlocke.
Ooh, I love it.
I'm gonna have an option for people to purchase Stream Loots cards as well. So if anyone wants to like mess with my game.
Okay. Oh, I like that.
Kind of like Mandy does, you know?
Yeah.
I haven't ever played around with Stream Loots. I always use the point system, but the point system became really busted really quickly because everyone got points really quickly.
Right.
So people were killing Pokemon left and right. And I'm like, I can't do this. I'm gonna make like the Stream Loots cards like I'm gonna make them like not pricey at all because I don't want people to not be able to do it. I hate that there is a paywall, but I will be saying that new members will get like one choice of the mid-tier Streamlabs cards, like for example, add an encounter, things like that.
Oh, I'm only at 28 eggs, not 29. Oh, yeah, like tomorrow night, I think I might be going back to Regular Rock tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
I think, yeah. Well, because now it's like I have everything set up now for the rest of the Reggies, because I'm going to be done with those, and I'm going to do the Swords of Justice, but then I'm also doing Necrozma and Dynamax Adventures. I did Thursday night. I don't know.
Yeah, I just finished Steely Boy. I'll do Ice probably after, I'll probably do that after, either Shaman or after Arceus.
Oh yeah, I'm also I think this is also why I'm like catching us faster than you. I'm in the wild area.
Yeah, I have something in there already.
Oh, okay.
Like, I think I'm doing a personal hunt. Is what I haven't done it in a while. that or I was doing EBL, like EBL shiny hunting.
Right,
I
right.
was trying to get a shiny version of something I had in the EBL.
That makes sense.
Legends Arceus. Oh my god. Already said Legends Arceus.
Arceus.
Oh
That's what's called now, right? It's Arceus, right?
I think it'd be really, really sick to see like more Legends games like that old timey time period kind of thing.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, I hope it will happen. I don't know if it actually will, but who knows?
I mean, I don't see why not. It sold really well.
Mm.
As long as they use the same engine for Scarlet and Violet, make it fully open world. Like, cause if they go open world then not go open world, I'll see people getting upset.
I think they did say they are going open world in Scarlet and Violet. I think.
No, they are.
Okay, got it.
They've confirmed it's gonna be fully open world.
That's incredible.
I think there will be like kind of like the shrine system, like like Breath of the Wild did. Like like obviously there'll be places that you enter that are mini dungeons.
Right, of
But
course.
like you can get from city to city in one load.
Right, that'd be really cool.
They literally put it in the tagline, this open world adventure. And open world is a bold thing to claim if it is not truly open world.
Exactly.
That word choice is crucial. Like they could have said semi-open world, they could have said larger than life adventure, but they chose the words open world, and that's to describe the game. So if it's not open world, they're gonna piss a lot of people off.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Welcome in, Artie. Shiny Charmander looks so cool. Yeah, no, like, I hope I get it, because if I do get Shiny Charmander, I'm evolving it into the Charizard, because it's just about that black scheme and everything. It's just beautiful.
Oh yeah, I need to shiny hunt 2 more Charmanders so I can have the full line.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's something. I'll tell you that right now. By the way, guys, thank you to tonight's sponsor. Check out our friends over at AhoyPrint.com. Use our promo code FUSForce at checkout for 10% off your order. They have the starter stickers from Gen 9 back in stock. And they're only $5 a pop, and if you use my promo code, you save 10%.
Fantastic. I did see that Kingdom Hearts with the 20th anniversary, they're doing a lot of merchandise and everything.
Yeah.
They're coming out with these watches. I was looking it up. It's only 38 millimeters. Like 38 millimeter like watch head. I'm like, that's too small for my wrist. I'm upset.
Yeah.
Buying Charizard was better. When was Charizard purple?
He was purple in Gen 2.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, they didn't have any. It's kind of like what they do now. There's no true black Pokemon. You know, it's like.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Got it.
So like back then, they didn't have a color palette for black.
Right.
Hey, Egg, how you doing, man? Raphael, how you doing, man? Hey, my shiny Charizard sub to Fus Ro DAB. I thought you released your shiny Charizard. I thought you said you released it out of protest for you. By the way, thank you guys for the 10 likes. Very much appreciate it. Please make sure you guys go check out Max's stream as well. His link has been pinned to the top.
Same as my chat as well. Fus Ro DAB's stream link is pinned to the top as well. So be sure to go drop a like over on his stream as well. We may be competitors, but we're also friends. You know, we help each other out.
That's right. I released the normal Charizard. Oh, okay. I was about to say the shiny one. I know even you wouldn't be that cruel. Raphael says you underestimate my power.
Oh, that's right. I still need to record him. I was over at his chat and I'm over here. What's up, most like Dag? Thanks for coming by. Hope he didn't leave his chat to come by here, but either way, I appreciate it.
I think Egg has the ability to split screen. I'm not sure.
Sure. I mean,
Egg was one of the first people to be in my chat. Like I was going back and looking at my old streams, and Egg was like one of the first people I had in my chat whenever I was shiny hunting. Shiny hunting for Sweet Sweet.
well, that's incredible.
You have 2 shiny Charizard. Oh, that's cool.
36. But yeah, that being said as well, Chad, if you guys are like watching both of our streams, just mute one of them. Just mute the sound of one of them, that we're not having like, any feedback coming in on, you know, one end versus the other.
Oh crap! I pressed no. Dang
Yes!
it! That was the shiny.
That was the shiny.
Now we're 1 for 1, Max.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh my gosh. But so what are your thoughts on how Sora looks like in Quadratum?
I think he looks amazing.
And then, so okay, I saw some Reddit, and I'll tell you. So the theory is like the reason why Sora's hair is not like spiked up like how it was in like 1, 2, and 3, because there was only one other time in the Kingdom Hearts series Sora didn't have spiked up hair, and that was when he was a child before his heart became one with Ventus's.
That's true.
So basically, all the series says is Sora's hair is no longer spiky because Ventus is no longer a part of Sora. And I'm like, that's so stupid. It makes sense.
But at the same time, it really does, though. You know.
Exactly. Yeah, it's one of those like stupid like out there like fan theories, but it's like it does make sense.
It does. Let's see.
All right, 38 eggs. Let's go. Also, how are you getting your eggs actually? So are you just like doing like 5 at a time in your eggs, and you just move to the next one?
What are you talking about?
So like when you get your eggs, like you should have like 5. Do you like Oh no.
Yeah, I do batches of 5, and then when they're done, I put the next batch in.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's why. Because I do like I switch them around and everything. So like right now I'm doing is like, hey, every time like every time like one of the Charmander's hatches a new egg, I put that Charmander in, and that new egg in, and take that Charmander out.
That's too much work for me. My brain doesn't work that fast.
Fair enough, Momi. That's why I'm a release engineer. That's why I work in software and have to multitask on a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah, I don't do that.
It was funny. Like, so like last week at work, so I took over some of the roles that one of my friends who left the company a couple months back had like doing everything, and like I'm helping them out in like the meantime while they're hiring in like the new full-time position for like for my friend's role. And one of the things involved is handling like hardware orders. So I got information from sales like, oh hey, we need this quantity. Here's this part number. Here's this cost. Here's this delivery address. Da 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 da. Anyways, a couple times it happened where I didn't get like certain things. So I brought up in the meeting last week. I'm like, hey, just so you guys know, sales, like it's like I cannot go hunt you guys down. I can't go reach out to the customer and say, hey, what's this, what's that, or whatever. Like you guys need to give me this stuff in order for me to do all this hardware stuff. And then and this one salespeople was like, no, you can email them. It's not hard. And basically him and I were just kind of going at it with each other in this meeting.
I mean, I get both sides of it, but you're right.
Right, exactly. Yeah, right. Like no, like if I had time, yeah, completely different story. If I had like available time to or whatever. And then I went to the office on Friday, and one of my friends, one of my coworker friends, remember, anyways, he's like, yeah, I heard you went off on sales on Monday. I'm like, yeah, I'll do it again.
Yeah, people don't forget. I mean, the thing about business, here's my philosophy about business. Time is money.
Yes.
And if you can increase productivity by eliminating the need to waste time, then you're good in my book. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm trying to get something done, I need it done in a timely manner. I don't need the emotion in it. I need the business. You know?
Right, exactly, yeah. But like,
For example, I don't want somebody telling me about how good of a job they're gonna do. I want you to show me. You know what I mean?
exactly, no, you're actually, no,
Cut the conversation out. You know?
actions speak louder than words. That's a fact.
That's true.
Press the wrong button. Editing is
You know what I mean,
complete.
though? Like people want to talk about stuff, like, and just get like gratification knowing that their ideas are okay. But I'm like, just show me. You know, like I don't care. Show me.
Right, exactly. Thank you very much, Matt. Yeah, I'll be sure to download the video when you send it back over to me. Again, I'm sorry I sent you the wrong episode. It's like I ended up sending Matt over my episode instead of his, and he's like, and he like messages like, oh hey, you didn't send the right one. I'm like, oh let me just send the actual one. And then he's like, oh by the way, I had nothing going on today, so I edited your episode as well.
Nice.
Like, all right, well they should have to.
1-1 in Deluxe. How you doing, man?
Hmm. Oh yeah, no, you got.
I believe that time is money, and you know if you're gonna waste time, you're wasting money.
Absolutely, yeah. But in my company, the saying goes like, "No, sales is never wrong." And I'm like, well, that's the thing though. Is like, it's like I'm not the kind of person, especially in my current position, where I hate to say it, I'm not gonna get fired over doing something like that. I'm not gonna get fired
What's up,
over
Scotty? How you doing?
not having X, Y, and Z thing done in a certain amount of time. Like,
Yeah,
mm,
I get that.
mm. But like, that being said, though, it's like even if there was a chance I would still say what's on my mind in that sense because like if you're saying like, oh, we're like
You gotta
one
speak.
team.
You gotta stand up for yourself.
Exactly right, because like so the head of my department's always like, oh no, we're one team and everything, and I'm like you say that, but then when it comes to it, you're like, no, like this doesn't have to be an argument, like and you're basically siding with sales.
Exactly. They like, for example, I disagree. The customer is not always right.
Oh no, no, not always, no.
Like I know there are some real Karens who drive me nuts.
Mhm.
I'm like the poor McDonald's workers. They're just McDonald's workers. Okay, they don't need to be berated because your McDouble is not perfect. It's not like perfectly cylindrical or whatever.
Right.
You know, it is a McDonald's fast food burger. You know, but,
You get what you eat. You get what you buy. Like,
now, if they screw up your order or whatever, they give you the wrong thing or whatever, that's fine. But you don't need to make a big deal out of it. Just say, hey, I need this. You
right.
know.
And I'm a firm believer
Yeah, I got you. No, I
that
did not. I'm still hunting, it says.
like I'm a firm believer that you should work and everybody should work in some kind of customer like service kind of place, whether that's like a fast food restaurant, whether that's retail, something like that where you work directly with the public. I'm a firm believer that everybody should work in that kind of environment at least once in their life.
Right. The closest I've ever had to that is I like at when I was in college, I worked for the university as a it was the School of Music's librarian,
Mhm.
music librarian, and I had to complete service requests for people for their music and get copies done and stuff like that. Basically, my job basically was breaking the law because we broke copyright law a lot.
Oh, yep, I believe it.
Because you're not supposed to photocopy certain things.
Yeah.
We did anyway.
Uh,
You know, they're so rich that they can pay all the fines. It doesn't matter. Whatever.
and welcome in Deluxe. How's it going?
I had to basically deal with the entire school music population and their music. So that was music for well over 500 people.
Mhm.
You know, for different ensembles and different stuff. It was just a lot. That's the closest thing I have to like retail or customer support or whatever because that's that's a very distinct and specialized group.
Mhm.
Educational use clause. Yeah, I know, right? But I feel like we went a little bit overboard. So my friend Katie, who's Make the Destroyer, she went to the same college. I feel like we went a little overboard with that educational use. I mean, fair use only goes so far. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely right. Yeah, like the concept of fair use, it's definitely like a fine line though, where like before it goes like you said, it goes like overboard, like and everything. You kind of go like over the limit of what at what point where does fair use really kind of get cut off at.
Hashtag don't tell Susan. Yeah. Oh my God. So there was this professor that husband was a music composer, and or it still is, but I just don't want to like talk about it.
Right.
Like, but she was like every time she would see me doing my job, she would be like, "So, are Josh, you okay with breaking the law?" I said, "Yeah, pays the bills." Call me Walter White of the copy room.
Fuck, we miscounted my ad count. Oh yeah, like I worked at.
I was copying basically her copy, like her husband's. You know, she said, I could tell, I could tell, blank, and I said,
Right.
And I said, okay, go ahead and tell him. You know,
Right, exactly. You know, like I worked at a pizzeria for a couple years, and I remember like one of my experiences. Uh, this was like this was a Karen scenario, and now get into like some of the illegal stuff I had to do as well. Anyways, so this is like maybe 11:30 at night. We were about like I was getting ready, close up shop and everything and whatnot. Customer calls, they're like, "Oh, well, I know order's wrong." Da da. I'm like, "Okay, no problem. Like bring it whatever, replace it." And then again like it, and then so the person came in and she looked at me dead in the eye and said, "You didn't spit it in the pizza, right?" I'm
Not
like,
yet.
I'm like, no, exactly. No, like, I'm thinking, no, like, okay. So, like, preference, I was like 19 at the time. I was a store manager and everything. Like, think to myself, like, why would I do something like that? Customer left, looked at my coworker and said, "I should have spanned her pizza." Not because she was rude, but because she put that idea in my mind. Like, come on now. And then there was like a lot of times that were like end of like day sales or whatever. I would call like the owner and everything. He's like, "Oh well, like oh how much they like in terms of like how much did we sell today, whatever, da da." But what it was, he's like, "All right, cut out like X amount of money from like the total sales. Basically, money he doesn't pay back in taxes."
Right.
And I'm like, if this happened, like if the IRS ever come by, I am throwing you under the bus.
Right.
Like I told him like every single time, I'm like, "All right, wait, no, like."
And Meta, we're doing a mascot swap, so he's doing Charmander, I'm doing Eevee. And then Pace, you can Google that question, right? It's 1 in 500, 512 if I'm not mistaken. But you can Google these questions.
Yeah, it's 512 Masuda with Shiny Charm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, I'm already at 50 eggs.
Yeah, I'm about to. Yeah, I don't mean to be like that, but like Landon has taught me that like some questions don't need to be answered by a streamer. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely right.
Like he says he said he has this question. Hey, what happens if I get a shiny while
You're gonna Shiny, you're like, what?
get a shiny while you're grinding? What am I supposed to say? What happens when I have pee in my pants? You have pee in your pants.
Exactly.
He predicts 5 eggs. That would be great. I would love that.
I mean, yeah. I would love to have a Shiny, in 5 eggs, but nope, I'm 51 eggs in right now.
What is the capital of Texas? Is it Austin?
I mean, Google it.
I mean,
Like-
I think he's just trivia. I think Artie is just being a smart.
Oh yeah, smart. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, what is let me know if I'm right. Is it Austin, Texas? I'm pretty sure it's Austin. I wanna
It
say
sounds.
Dallas.
I think San Antonio, Texas, I thought was the capital.
Pretty sure the capital of Texas is T.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Okay, Artie, that's pretty great.
That was a
If you
good
got
one.
1 million. What would you do if you got 1 million subscribers and dollars? I would have 1 million subscribers and dollars. Nothing would change.
Right, exactly. Like that.
It is Austin. Is it Austin? Oh, I'm gonna be so happy if it's Austin.
I think it's San Antonio.
Is it?
I don't know, but I really want to see it San Antonio.
Please somebody confirm this. I want to be right.
You just gotta be right.
No. I just want to be right.
Exactly. No, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter if it's Austin. Like, it has to be Austin. Therefore, he's right.
Right. If Hayes says it is, somebody else confirm that. Totally a cheat. It's not that I don't trust you, Pace, but you might be leading me on.
Oh, it is Austin.
Nice! Aha! I don't know what made me think that. I was like, it's definitely not Dallas. I was like, the other one I know is Austin.
Yeah.
You're right, I live in Austin. Oh, cool.
Well, very nice. I've never been to Texas. It's one of the states I would love to go to someday.
Do you remember that episode of SpongeBob where they're like completely bashing Texas?
Oh, of course, yeah. Of course I do. Right? Like, hey Patrick, what am I? Stupid.
No, not Texas.
Oh, well, what's the difference?
That was such a controversial episode in my eyes. I'm like, imagine you being from Texas and being like, Mom, Dad, why are they making fun of us?
Well, yeah.
Like those poor kids were singled out.
I love it though. Like old SpongeBob was good SpongeBob. I'm sorry. Like that, if there's a hill I will die on,
Before Atlanta Square Madness.
exactly. If there's a hill I will die on, it's SpongeBob was best, and it's SpongeBob's prime was all the way up to I guess Atlantis SquarePants, whatever. Like, and it reached like a certain point where it just started going just awful and everything. Like even today, you can rewatch like the older episodes and still get a good kick out of it.
Yeah, my favorite was the.
Let me drink my water.
You know what I'm talking about?
Hmm? The episode where like what it was the Krusty Krab new hire like video.
New hire episode?
Yeah. Oh, the employee manual. Thank you. And his face just goes like from super average, just like the sad.
Otherwise known as poo. Imagine it being 68. That'd be more hilarious than 69. Nice.
Oh, definitely nice.
I'm just glad that we're doing a hunt that's not full odds, you know?
Yeah, I mean, because I'm doing a full odds hunt. We're both doing full odds hunts as it is. It's not fun.
Full odds for like since the beginning of the year.
I forgot. Yeah, you did Regis Steel. Now you're doing Shaman.
I did rock first.
Oh.
So yeah, like I've been doing it since like literally the day before the year.
Yeah. I have to go back on Arceus, and I still have to get the code or whatever for Darkrai, the hotel key.
Oh, you need to do that.
Yep. Because I know.
It's done by the end of the month.
Oh yeah, I'll probably get it. I'll get it tomorrow probably because I have both games digitally, so I don't even have to put it into a cartridge.
Yeah. It's on BDSP though, not Arceus.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think.
Try to shiny hunt that boy.
Yeah, because that's the thing as well. It's like I do like shiny hunting as well, but it's also like I feel like me, I'm like small enough where like, I could do like other things and not really impact my overall growth. You know?
Yeah. The reason I wear black shirt is because this is my sorry for the coughing shirt, and
Merch.
I think it makes it, yeah, merch. By the way, buy some merch. I wear it because sometimes whenever I have bright colors, the dark colors pop. You know.
Alright, 59.
Dark side look cool.
Oh, Darkside's so cool.
Did you say 59?
Yeah,
Jeez, man, you're 10 ahead of me.
because I'm not doing 5 at a time like you. I think that makes more sense though than the other thing of just because like at first I thought I was like doing more than you because I was in the wild area versus you being in a route, but
I think both methods are fast. I really do think that the slight number of steps being less is starting to catch up though.
okay,
You know what I mean?
yeah, okay,
I think it's like such a minuscule thing, but like you know how like blinkers will sometimes get in sync with other cars.
Mhm.
Then they'll get back out of sync.
Yeah, no, that's crazy how that works though, because it's like a not like a
Everyone has its own. Every one of them have its own pattern.
right, exactly. I was gonna say it's like optical illusion kind of thing, but like it really like, isn't though either, you know?
It's really not. It's actually a delay. And every car is special. Like its own blinker. It's like it's a giraffe pattern. A giraffe spot.
No, I don't want. Let's see. Go back on you.
In Brilliant Diamond Soul, somebody got a shiny Arceus, didn't have a Master Ball, kill it, selfish struggle, it ran out of moves. That's awful.
Oof. Big oof.
Yeah, I have a Master Ball and I'm saving it for Arceus.
I still have Master Ball as well, but like I always quick ball first before I do anything else.
I quick ball, and then I also have timer balls because timer balls increase with the number of turns.
Oh yeah.
I'll Ultra Ball.
To like stall and
I
everything.
probably won't even attack Arceus if I'm being honest. I'm probably probably just gonna status move him, like it's paralyzed.
I mean, so like I have a cricket tune. I think like level 55 or something right now that I used against Shaman. That I'm planning using against like Arceus and Darkrai as well with False Swipe on it. So
Yeah.
plus I also take like advantage of like when they're not shiny. I at least like test like okay, how much damage is like this move going to be?
Yeah. I'm afraid of like a crit or a high roll or something like that.
Oh right.
And failing. If it comes down to it, like for example with Registeel, I just threw a Master Ball because I have like 7.
Oh, look at you.
I mean, like in Wonder Trades,
Oh, I forgot about that. Right. I keep forgetting about it. You get some hack mods. Like, oh, hey, here's a Master Ball with it as well.
Yeah, it took like 50 hours. I would be mad too if I failed it. Yeah, how do I have that many? How do I have that many Master Balls? You do Wonder Trade, dude.
Exactly.
Wonder Trade, you get hacked mons and people will send you Master Balls with them. You can take the items. There's nothing wrong with the items.
Yeah, no, just release Pokemon.
Yeah, release the Pokemon, take the item.
Basically.
Not hard.
Yeah. So initially, my Kingdom Hearts run on live stream, I wasn't planning on getting the Ultimate Weapon or 100%ing the game. And then I'm like off screen, I've been grinding a lot and everything, and I realized I don't know if you know about this or not. In a Halloween Town, there's a glitch where if you don't get the red Trinity marker in Oogie's Manor before the manor gets destroyed, you can't access it anymore. Like you can't activate the Trinity marker.
Really?
Yeah. So after I it's like I missed out on it. I'm like, so I went back to try activating. Like, oh, this isn't working. And then when the Chimera appeared and I took it down, I was able to actually use the Trinity mark. I'm like, huh. So I guess there is a way to kind of get around this flag. Okay.
I guess so. It's Wonder. It's the surprise trade. Wonder Trade. Paste. Just look it up.
Maybe it is surprise trade in this game though.
Pokerus is good. Randomly got one from a catch. Yeah, Pokerus is the virus that increases the stats.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't increase their base stat total. What it does is it makes them learn faster. If that makes sense. They gain more stat per level.
Yeah. I mean, like,
they get to their maximum higher faster than regular. That's basically all it does.
yeah, I'm pretty sure I still have some Pokerus mons in my Pokemon home. I'm sure I do.
I still got plenty, so that means that they're all gonna transfer to whatever games they transfer to.
Right, exactly. Speaking of which, how many Pokemon do you think would be available in Scarlet and Violet version?
That's a good question. I would say at least 400.
That at least, yeah, it makes sense because I mean that's been the norm since.
How do you sleep it? I have no idea what you're saying, Pace. If you're asking me what surprise trade is, you need to like play the game. It's like a core mechanic of the game.
I also appreciate how it took them, how VDSP finally has Wonder Trade in it.
Does it really?
Yeah, it came out with the latest updates.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully we'll get some hack mons with them.
Not possible. They already put in some security measures like hack mons and everything.
Dang it. Machamps.org.
Oh yeah, that's how you know it's hacked. You got Machamps.org, you got like these random sites, you got like these Discord names, like nope, they're hacked.
Surprise trade, yeah. That's what I said. Why are you upset that it got Pokerus? I mean, Pokerus is awesome.
It's not a bad thing.
It's super rare and it's awesome if you do have it. And if the Pokemon has it, it can like give it to another Pokemon. So you can like keep them in your like in their PC and like you can store Pokemon with Pokerus and always have it. It's awesome. It's great. It's great for EV trading.
Oh yeah.
If
And
you're
then,
doing vitamins and stuff, it's absolutely fantastic.
or you just abuse the Pokejop system and Sword and Shield.
That too.
Yeah, I think Alan told me about that trick. I think Alan was one or offline was.
Alan. You know, or Nemo.
Oh yeah, like the one was like the.
You're like, what is he doing?
No. I'm trying to remember the scene. The scene was in like the aquarium. The
Yeah, mouth Wanahakalugi.
Oh yeah. Look at all those bubbles. Finding Nemo was such a good movie. Now that's a world you should do. Kingdom Hearts is Finding Nemo.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Like just have that be like the mini game.
The name's Bruce. Hey, my name's Sora.
But no, see, no, you don't do it as like you do it as a mini game world. Like drop Winnie the Pooh because Kingdom Hearts 3 Winnie the Pooh was the worst.
Yeah.
It was an afterthought.
I want Winnie the Pooh to have like its own world. I think they've had it side for a while now.
It's always been a side. It's never been its own.
I know. I want it to be its own. Is what I mean. You know?
Okay, I see what you're saying. I mean, like.
I want the 100-Acre Wood to actually, because they did do a Christopher Robin movie a while ago. You know?
Yeah. Oh right. Yeah. I forgot about that.
It had Ewan McGregor in it.
Oh my gosh.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
All right. When's the Obi-Wan Kenobi show supposed to come out?
They delayed it by 2 days, so it's now, I believe it's May 27th now, or maybe 29th.
Well, it's I'm
And
protesting.
It's the Friday. It's the Friday, whatever number that is. And they're doing the first 2 episodes.
Still protesting.
They delayed it. Why? Why are you protesting?
Oh, I'm joking. Because they delayed it by 2 days.
They delayed it by 2 days, and Ewan McGregor says, but never fear, we're going to give you the first 2 episodes on Friday. Because it was going to be Wednesday, and then Friday you're going to get another episode, so they're just doing both.
Oh, okay, I see.
Because I believe part of the reason was is that more traffic happens on the weekend.
That makes sense, yeah. All right, Evolution Fusions, what do you mean by that, Raphael?
I never understand what Raphael means sometimes. Much love, Raphael, but I sometimes do not understand you.
69.
69. I'm at 62.
Oh, beautiful. I put an egg in and placed my Colossal accidentally, so I was like, oh, well, now I gotta go fix that.
One time while I was racing, I believe it was with Landon, I got stuck against the Wobbuffet, so I had to kill it. So it was level 60, so all the EVs had to level up. It was awful.
Oh, God.
It was awful. Hey, Steve-O, how you doing? Welcome on in. Welcome on in, my dude. How's it going? It's going. It's going. So close to 69. That's right.
Beautiful. I'm about to be at 70 minutes.
69.
I'm asking if you were like EV fusions. Not really, Raphael. I don't know how those will really look like. It just does not sound like a fun time, honestly. Like EV fusions, like
The idea of fusing Pokemon. That concept is dumb to me.
fair enough. I mean, I'm not opposed. I don't think personally, I don't think it's like a stupid idea, but I feel like in this point, it's been like overplayed.
I think that like the black and white gimmick was cool, but then like they did the same thing with Solgaleo and Lunala, and I was like, well, I'm losing my taste for this.
Yeah, and then they kind of like did the same thing with Calyrex and Glastrier and Spectrier.
Yeah, well, that's like a mounting kind of situation, and I kind of understand that, but it still takes 2 Pokemon to achieve its final form.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I think that's kind of dumb. Unless they want to give us multiple of that copy of that Pokemon.
Exactly.
I like to have a complete dex, you know what I mean?
Simply, but that's the thing though, is that if you use like those fusion items and everything though, you really cannot. You can only have like one of them at a time, which sucks. So it's like, you want black and white Kyurem? Nope, sorry, you can only pick one. You want like a Ghost Rider and Ice Rider Calyrex? Nope, sorry.
The only way to do it is to trade it from another copy.
Right. I think the only one that you have like dupes on is Duskmane and the Necrozma, is the Solgaleo and Lunala stuff. For example, if you have the enzymes get fused along with the types. Raphael, I understand what you're saying, but like I do not think I do not like the idea at all.
Now, I'll ask you a better question than that. What would you say to a normal type evolution?
No.
I think once they cover all the types, I would be down for it.
That's fine, yes. But like, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do normal type before you have the remaining 9 types covered. No.
I think it as like a final
Mhm.
form, like, you know, if you like, the only way to evolve Eevee into that is if you have the Pokedex data for every other evolution.
Mhm.
That would be awesome. I would like some kind of like closing thing, like the evolution that is like the final form of Eevee, which is already like like in a sense like incomplete mon. You know what I mean? Like, it has so much potential to go anywhere else. You know, and
Mhm.
the adaptable mon.
See, so funny you mentioned. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, it becomes complete, you know, that way.
Right. It's funny. It's funny you mentioned that though, because in Pokemon Insurgents, Eevee does have a Mega Evolution in Pokemon Insurgents, where based on the move you use, like based on the typing, it transforms Eevee into that evolution.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what would be really cool is if they gave it like an Arceus kind of ability, like its type change or
Oh
something.
yeah, like a plate style thing or something, like an
Yeah,
Arceus system, or yeah.
if you give it, like, for example, if you give it a water stone to hold, like as a hold item,
Oh,
it
it
could
becomes that type.
it could become that type, and then it would take on like slight characteristics of Vaporeon, but not all the way. How sick would that be?
That'd be awesome, actually. Yeah, I see where you go with that.
Like, if you give it the stone of a different of a type, like, it would like gain like the color palette a little bit, and it would gain like some of the features, like Umbreon, for example. It would gain like more sleek instead of furry coat. It would gain more sleek thing. It would gain like the golden rings of some sort around its ears.
Right, right. So you're saying, yeah, permanent.
Yeah, and then it would gain the ability to. I would say instead of it being just dark, it would be normal and dark. It would become a secondary type.
With like this like transformation kind of thing, or like sorry, like with a held item idea.
If it holds the stone that it's related to,
Mhm.
it will gain a secondary type.
Okay, guys. So keep the normal type, and then like it'll be like
Yeah,
normal
it'd
electric,
be
normal
like
water.
normal electric, normal water, yeah, normal ice. That'd be very versatile. Okay,
Oh yeah.
69. Can we get it? Nope.
Boop, boop.
Just an idea. I'm like, if I was a developer, I think that idea would be really, really cool, because in the competitive scene, that would mean a lot, you know?
Oh yeah.
That stab normal type is kind of crucial for some things like facade, stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, you need the sad normal type for sure, like facade and whatnot. But even then, though.
Stab last resort as well. That wouldn't be bad.
Right.
Just something to consider, you know. I'm like, if you're talking about new mechanics and stuff like that, I think that mechanic would be a lot of fun. Just me personally.
Excuse me. Sorry. No, I mean, I do agree. I think like that kind of makes it like again. I just want to see what the new mechanic is in a Scarlet and Violet version though, because
I think they've already told us.
what do you mean like?
Strong and agile style. I think that's.
Oh, okay. I think we talked about that before.
Instead of doing like a Mega Evolutions or Dynamax, I think it's gonna be the strong and agile style.
Insurgents Mega EV should be in the main games. Raphael, I would love that to happen, but in a realistic sense, not possible for a couple of different reasons. A couple of reasons.
Bring back Megas.
Not gonna remake Megas. They were not giving Mega to a non-final form.
That too. I don't think that they're going to. I don't think they're gonna bring back Megas because they would have already done it. People have been talking about it forever. If they did, it would mean a lot of happy fans. But I don't think at this point they're listening to the fans.
But even then, though, regardless, happy fans, how messed up is that? How bad is it gonna mess up the meta though?
Yeah, I think they can work around it, because Megas they weren't that broken anyway. I mean, it's just like Gigantamax, you know. And if they need to, they can nerf it as well. They can make it temporary if they need to.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
They can nerf it however they want. The Mega Evolution only lasts 5 turns. You know, they can do that if they want. Or if you swap out, the Mega reverts back to normal, can't revert. You know, there's so many ways they can nerf it. But like, it was not that broken in the first place, because I mean some megas were kind of stupid, like Mega Kangaskhan was kind of stupid, but I mean if it's broken, then they can in VGC they can just ban it, you know.
Right. Well, speaking of Mega Kangaskhan, because in the 2v2 I'm doing right now, my Amoongus has parental bond,
Oh,
and
that's cool.
I did not know this till after I used it. Parental bond is only applicable to to attacking moves. I'm like, can I use growth and get +2 and get +2 on that?
That'd be sick. Oh my god, like sword stance or something?
He said, no, you can't. No, it's only physical move. It's only attacking moves. But
That's a great question, though.
which still though, yeah, it's like,
Double recover or double
oh
assist?
gosh, yeah. Now I can see why it's only attacking moves.
I mean, that would have been stupid. That would have been beyond stupid had that been a thing. Is there a limited number of Pokemon home trades? Yeah, you can only do like 3 at a time for instead of 10 at a time, unless you pay for it.
Right. Prince of Bond, Eevee, Raphael. That ability will only make sense with the Pokemon like Kangaskhan for obvious reasons.
Say
You could really
Marowak.
that could work, yeah. But you could also say like Drapion. No, not Drapion. Whatchamacallit? The Dragapult.
Yeah.
Dragapult. It would make sense. Like that line would make sense as well, like a parental bond, because like the Dragapult has like Dreepies like as part of its evolution.
Yeah.
And everything.
3 times a day? No, it means 3 spots. If they're occupied, you can't use them.
Oh yeah, GTS trading. It's only 3 no matter.
Yeah.
GTS trading is 1 if you don't pay, but then 3 if you do pay, and then Wonder trading is 10.
Wonder trade is it's 10 if you pay. It's 3 if you don't.
Correct.
It's 1 for GTS. Yeah.
Yeah, right now I'm trying to get like all the Vivillon patterns.
What's the difference between Mega and Gigantamax? They're both like gimmicks that happened different generations. Mega evolutions where evolutions added to Pokemon temporarily for the whole battle, and Gigantamax forms were like a 3-turn kind of thing that Sword and Shield did.
Mhm.
If that makes sense. Like Gigantamax was more OP, but it was temporary. They seem hella similar. Yeah, they kind of are. It's just one of them, like the Mega evolutions, it lasts for the whole battle, you know, and your Pokemon is buffed in whatever stat is buffed for it. Like for example, Mega Charizard X is a physical attacker, and the Mega Charizard Y is a special attacker. In Mega Charizard X, he becomes a Dragon type, so Charizard is a permanent Dragon type when it's Mega evolved.
Makes sense. Raphael, the only thing with that though is that when Eevee evolves, it does switch its ability as well. Because Eevee has Adaptability and Heat Charm is the second ability, right?
I think so.
Okay, yeah, then when it evolves, you got like Volt Absorb, Water Absorb, Synchronize. Yeah. So it wouldn't be able to carry over the Parental Bond ability, even if Eevee could potentially learn it. Yeah, definitely would be. I'm still, it's like right now in the GTS, I'm like trading away all my Sobbles for Pavilions because I was like trying hunting Sobble on my own time, like before I even started doing YouTube stuff. And yeah, I still have like maybe another 50, 60 Sobbles left.
That's awesome though.
Oh yeah, I love it. Let's see here. Wonder Box, what do you got in the Wonder Box here? Oh, I do not have any Hackmon, definitely not. Just by like, I have 7 Pokeballs and 3 Ultra Balls. None of those are hacked.
Yeah. Well, home prevents hacked Pokemon.
It does?
Yeah. It physically will not take Pokemon that
So, you know, like my idea, Raphael, it's not that I don't like the idea. I'm just, to be honest with you, I'm just being realistic about it.
Yeah, I mean, you're asking his opinion, Raphael.
Right.
He gave you his opinion.
Did I miss? No, I'm at 84. Okay. Every time I open up the Pokemon box, I feel like I like miscounted or something, or like.
Yeah.
Really far behind, but yeah. Perfect. Cool. I need that last stack. Thanks. Hey, let me see this actually.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of good things about Pokemon. I think there's a lot of bad things about Pokemon.
Okay, nope. They still sorry, Bruce. They still allow hacked mods in Pokemon Home.
They do.
I got a bit.ly /VLDZ1 Shiny Pavilion level 100.
Oh, okay. Well, there must be a new patch they got around then because I remember I tried putting like a Machamps.org one in there,
Uh huh.
and it says this Pokemon is not able to travel to Pokemon Home. Was the message that popped up.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
It was from Sword, so I mean, like it was going to their.
Maybe you got maybe bypassed it because this one came from it says Meta Lola region, so maybe when it gets from bank to home, it's able to bypass that.
Okay. Maybe if it's like a hack from like an earlier generation, it bypasses the system.
Right.
Yeah,
Some
because,
like
people can PK hex things in pretty
yep.
easily.
Oh yeah, I know all about
Yeah,
PK hacks. Well, primarily because like my 2v2 we use PK hacks for some instances because we could encounter like megas in the wild, and the megas break if they're in your party when you like turn off the game. So we use like
Really?
yeah. So we use like PK hacks to like remega them and everything and whatnot. Like we don't use PK hacks like cheat or whatever, but we just use it to kind of like when needed.
No, no, my Mega Blaziken and Pokemon X never unmegaed in my party.
Really, like you saved your clothes and everything.
Yeah,
Huh? Might be Aura's that what that's breaking, or maybe it might be the
it
maybe
must be.
file or something. I don't know, but regardless, but yeah, so we used that stuff and everything.
Yeah.
It,
Oh, goodness. Goodness me. I really hope I get this. Like even if it wasn't a race, I hope I do end up getting this like soon because I just don't have enough shiny reactions to like keep making content.
no, neither do I. Like I just posted my Shaman one 2 weeks ago, and I got Shaman back in January.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go back and recycle some of my stuff. Like for example, I might do like a top 10 or top 5 reactors.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I might go and reuse them and repurpose them for that way. I don't know. I don't like doing that kind of stuff, but like I need to find ways to repurpose it because I don't have enough content yet.
Right. I mean, that's something I'm gonna start doing, like, because I'm starting to like work on some like scripted reviews and everything.
Nice.
And
I'm gonna be doing some more scripted like MCU Pokemon trainer things.
oh yeah, I like the Spider-Man one. You also did Iron Man, right?
Iron Man, yeah.
It's good and everything. But yeah, because like what I'm doing is I'm recording like all the gameplay like on my OBS and everything, because like what you already know as well, like the Stream Deck, incredible thing for just recording gameplay and that's it. So like my idea is like I'm gonna like, use like some of that footage from like the gameplay and everything in the actual review, and then like down the road when if I want to do like top fives, top tens, or whatever, I'm just gonna like reuse those files and everything like later on. There, I just have it with me. Oh, there's 89.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna also do. Well, Wednesday I'm planning on doing my first Pokemon White video, or I'm gonna do White Randomizer.
Right.
But I think like in my spare time, I think I'm gonna try recording, like just recording and sitting down in a bulk session and doing challenge videos like Timmy B does, and then doing commentary over it, picking highlights.
Oh yeah, I like that.
I was thinking about that because I mean I can record and speed through a game playing a challenge run like using a Charizard only run or something like that.
Right.
That would not be very hard at all. I mean I could do that on the side, then I could just record, I could commentate it up, you know, commentary and stuff like that, and then post it as a challenge video.
Right. Is that what Timmy does? Does he just do like
Yeah.
recording and post them?
Yeah.
Okay.
What he does is he records the whole thing.
Right.
And then he edits down and puts commentary over it.
Got it. Okay, I was sure if he like recorded everything while he was doing it, and then just cut out those parts and everything. But
Nah, I mean, there's some merit to doing that. But I'll probably just end up doing it that way because I mean I can run through like I can do like can you beat Pokemon Yellow with only a Charizard or something like that. I can
oh, of
run
course,
through Pokemon
easily.
Yellow like easily, fast, mean, especially with speed up and stuff.
Oh yeah, no, definitely very easy to speed up and everything.
I can figure it out, and then you just write a script and you're good to go. Talk about the highlights of the best moments, and 20-minute video, you're good to go.
Bada bing, bada boom.
I'll probably do something like that, like maybe July or June or something like that. Probably spend like a weekend doing that. Now that Shield trade lock is done, though, I have a little bit more free time to just stream, and I can record if I want. Like I don't have to record like a set scheduled series. You know, I can record some stuff, get some gameplay footage, like you were saying, and just kind of like chill.
Yeah, it's kind of where I'm at right now. Though, like I still have my solo series going on, and yeah, like that. Like that's like that's the biggest thing for me right now. Although I'm probably like I only maybe have like 20 episodes left or something in that series, according to Johanne, who's one of the devs for the game I've been playing. Like yeah, no, like you're like almost close to like the end of like the current version of the game. They're working on a version 12 that hasn't dropped yet. Or sorry, like episode 12 or something, whatever it is, where it's like still more stuff onto it and everything. And oh no, I gotta run away from this Wobbuffet.
Oh no, you can't run away unless you got a Pokédoll.
Does it have it has Shadow Tag.
That's why I was saying I had to kill it, you know. I had a Pokédoll for the second time though. It was annoying because I mean I went up to like level 25 or something like that, and Charmander had to go through all that many times.
That's what I'm doing right now. Thankfully it was only one Charmander though, so I'm happy about that. But now it's like, oh, it's trying to learn like all these moves and everything. I'm like, you're not learning any of these moves. You're going in the box. I'm gonna just release you at the end of the stream anyways.
Trade fodder.
Good point. I should just be doing that instead of just doing a mass release. Like what I have been doing.
Yeah, I'll probably put like a box of these on Pokemon Home. People love Eevee. People love Charmander. You can get like I trade Charmander for Regice all the time. Regice I trade for either Rayquaza or Mewtwo, and Mewtwo I trade for like Eternatus, and then Eternatus you can trade for literally anything.
Good point, yeah, because everybody wants to Eternatus.
Yeah, like but you can trade like an Eevee or Charmander for Regice easily from Pokemon Home. You'll get like a Chinese one. Regice you can trade for a Mewtwo, or you can trade for a Rayquaza, trade that for Eternatus, and then you're good. That's how I get anything I want on Pokemon Home. And then I'll trade like Eternatus for Cubfu or something like that. I have like 4 or 5 Cubfus that way.
It's actually not a bad idea, I gotta say, like, not at all.
Yeah, it's just called it's like those people on TikTok that do they're doing like a trade up challenge.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing that.
Oh, nice.
Like there are people that are trying to trade. There's a guy I've been following who's trying to trade up. He tried to trade up like I believe it was like $1, and now he's trying to trade it up to get to a Tesla from Elon Musk himself.
Oh wow.
So he started with $1, and now I think he has like the equivalent of like $40,000 or something like that now. He's been going for a while.
Yeah, that's a lot of dedication right there that I personally have no time for.
People seek him out to trade with him because he's popular on TikTok. That's the whole reason that it's working. And like he says, he's not trading for any old Tesla. He's trading something from Elon Musk himself. He says, I have to receive it from Elon Musk himself.
Yeah.
So people are like tagging Elon Musk and stuff like that, and I think Elon actually like commented on one of his things, said maybe one day or something like that. It was actually kind of cool. Like he was like, I have to do this. Oh, by the way, did you see that rocket launched? It was the first private launch to space.
Yeah, I saw that.
Just civilians.
Mm-hmm.
Going to space. Just for the hell of it.
It's ridiculous.
It's awesome. That's big a thing.
I don't know. I have my own viewpoint of it and everything, but granted, I
think that like space travel needs to become like more readily accessible because like the rate the planet's decaying.
Yeah.
One day we're gonna have to do that. It's gonna be like a Wall-E situation.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is a great step. Like private ventures to go to space are becoming more and more frequent. I think that's awesome. I think that I mean, regardless if you think billionaires and trillionaires are okay, I think that the idea of funding space exploration is a huge thing.
See, I don't disagree with you all there, but then like, have you seen like the movie Don't Look Up on Netflix?
No.
That basically it's political satire, and that's really where this like concept like going into space everything comes from. It's like the elite, the 1%, etc., they could afford going to space, whereas like everybody else, like they're gonna die in this dead planet basically, and that's where I find it morally, yeah.
As it becomes more readily accessible, supply and demand.
Mhm.
For example, as it becomes more readily accessible, the price goes down.
Right.
Just like automobiles, when automobiles were first introduced to American history, there were only 1,000, and
Mhm.
only the rich elite that had their own transportation that weren't horse and buggy.
Right.
They didn't have their own things, and then it became every American had a crane. Then every American had its own thing.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, like
You see what I mean? Like,
yeah.
like, just for example, computers. Computers were only owned by the rich, and they were literally government offices and or individually wealthy people that could own a room that was dedicated to a computer, and then it became readily accessible.
Mhm.
So I mean, space travel becoming private, it right now it's expensive and it's out of our reach, but you give it like 75 to 100 years, and
Right, it's gonna get to that
for a
point.
while, it gets to that point where it's super cost efficient to go to space. They find out new ways to do it. So you can take a space vacation. Did you know what they're doing about the moon, right? The moon.
They're trying to colonize it or whatever.
Yeah, they're sending packages up, and it's putting it into orbit, and it's like the rovers and stuff are assembling the base before humans actually interact with it.
Interesting.
It's actually really interesting if you think about it.
Oh, yeah, no, it really is. Oh my god.
I'm sorry for talking so much about it.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
It interests me like to no end to the fact that our country is getting to that point. Our world is getting to that point where we no longer need the dependence of a government contract to go to space.
Mm.
Like, if you win the lottery, which is rare, you can go to space. It's like right now that's out of most people's reach.
Mm.
But give it 60, 70 to 100 years, anything like look at automobiles. Automobiles at the beginning, people are like, this will never become a thing. This will never stick on. Or the Wright brothers, when they first started flying, people were like, that'll never catch on. That'll never be a thing. What are they doing? And now, I mean, airplane travel was super expensive when it first started.
Oh, right. Yeah, now it's like right. No, now you have like those like
it was only the elite that could do it.
right now you have like all those like budgeted planes and everything, and
I mean, it's like one of the most heavily populated modes of transportation. I mean, like also back in the day, passage from England to the colonies, or the undiscovered areas. It costs so much to have a ship. Things become more readily accessible.
Right.
Any idiot can own a boat nowadays.
best way to put it, any idiot can own a boat nowadays, which is very true.
That needs to be the name of my autobiography. Any idiot can own a boat nowadays. Let's talk about Fus talks about existential concepts.
Yeah, I will buy it. Like make that into like a book or something. Yeah, I will buy it. Good read.
So, what do you think about making our target for the night 150?
I'm on board with that.
Cool.
Cause I'm at 101 right. I'm at 100 right now.
Yeah, I don't feel like stopping right now, but I know that probably in the next 30 minutes or 40 minutes.
Yeah, and like I told you as well, my goal all the time is to have at least is to have like about a 2-hour stream and everything. And I figured since we're streaming together, let's raid together.
Yeah. That's if I have enough people to do that. I don't like sending a raid unless it's at least like 3 people.
Alright, fair enough.
I don't want to send somebody a raid and then it's just me.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's happened a couple times when I had lower viewers. I'm like, I don't want to do that again.
I can understand that. Yeah.
I know they don't care, but it's the thought that counts. But I want to send love. You know what I mean? I want to send some.
Right. Right.
Because at that point, if it's just some one person saying, "Oh, hey, raid," they feel like they have to plug my link, and I'm like, I don't want that.
No, I don't raid to plug by any means either. I just do like really I don't believe in the idea of like, oh hey, I'm out stopping somebody's stream, say hi and like drop my link, like no, because like YouTube's gonna be like, oh you didn't oh that subscriber you got, yeah, no, not gonna happen. It's like
yeah, I've been gaining and losing subscribers so quickly. The purges have been real, man.
same here. No, like I've been fluctuating between like 327, 328 for the past like 3 weeks now.
Yeah, I've been on 1850 for like literally
It's insane. Like I don't know why this keeps happening. I don't know why it keeps happening.
I think I know why. It's because a lot of my folks joined on during my Minecraft days, and they realized, oh hey, he's not doing Minecraft anymore. Who's this guy? Oh, he's playing Pokemon. I don't like Pokemon, and they're leaving.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm phasing out the people that don't care that, or they just joined in for one thing, and they're like, oh hey, he doesn't just do TCG.
Right.
Oh hey, he doesn't just do shiny hunting. So
Yeah, I see what you're
that
saying.
might have made people mad because I tend to make people mad in the comment section sometimes.
Whatever. Like I guess that's kind of like the other thing as well. It's like me. It's like honestly, I'm small enough where I could like get as many views in Kingdom Hearts and other things. No, not really. But at the same time, it's like what's to me like there's not a difference between 20 views versus 40 views. To me, there's no difference.
Yeah.
So I'm like I could just do whatever and really just
Well, dude, my average is 20 views.
It's insane.
I don't get it. That's why I stopped doing uploads. I'm like, they don't happen. My streams, I average anywhere between 50 to 100, which is, because people popping in and out of the stream. It makes
Right.
sense, But like, I don't know, man. Streams just do better. Uploads do not. Like all that hard work that went into Spider-Man, I'm only at I didn't even break 100.
Oh wow.
I'm like that personally just shouldn't happen. You know what I mean? Like I just don't think it should happen.
Oh, definitely not. No.
Still here, still lurking. Thank you so much, Prediction 120. Appreciate you there, Steve-O. You are awesome, my guy.
But like that's the other thing as well though is it's like me like in terms of like views and everything like my current solo series I'm averaging about like 25 views a video, which I'm really happy about. But I was saying more so in terms of like streams, cause like Pokemon streams, yeah, I hit about like maybe 50 or so, give or take.
Yeah.
Whereas like my last Kingdom Hearts one, I got like 20 views. I'm like, okay, cool. Like
That's like not a huge difference at all.
No,
in the grand scheme of things.
it really isn't. No, and it's like kind of hard for me to like sometimes kind of understand that as well, like visualize like, oh well, other people like around me or whatever, like they're getting like hundreds of like views or stream. I'm like okay, I gotta stop doing this. Like I gotta first I really just have to stop being comparing myself.
Yeah, it's hard not to though. Like whenever you see the success of other people, you're like, oh, how do you do that? I mean, because I don't think I'm doing personally, I don't think I'm doing anything different from Timmy or Landon or anything like that. But they just have better results. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like tags.
I think the only thing is that they do it more.
Just...
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
They have a better retention because they have more opportunities for people to catch them live. I'm getting more. Like for example, I'm averaging at about 4 streams a week now, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't do too much because I don't want people to be like, oh hey, where'd he go? Once I do inevitably get busy again, because my busy time is the fall.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the time that life gets busy, work gets busy. It's just one of those times,
Right.
And then around now, nothing's happening. So I don't know. It's just I don't want to lure people into a false sense of security, saying, oh hey, Fus is gonna be live this day, this day, this day. That's not how it works.
Right. Well, I mean, for me, I always have I only have personally, I only have one set day a week, and that is Tuesday night. Yeah, it's Tuesday. That's my only set. Aside from that, okay, if I'm able to I just know tonight, hey, I'm able to let's do this and everything, or this week I'm probably gonna go Thursday as well because again, I have time. I'm able to.
Yeah.
And everything.
If nothing interrupts me, my set day is Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's just always been the day that I've been consistently able to stream. Now, I will say another cornerstone for me will be Monday again. Because I think Monday will be fine for the remainder of time, if that makes sense. Because Mondays have gotten less busy. Not as bad as other things have been.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays, sometimes even Saturdays are just really busy. Sometimes I can get a Friday or Saturday stream. Sometimes I can get a Tuesday or Thursday stream. But man, is it just like a coin toss?
Right. Exactly.
But I mean, if I was doing something where I could work at home and then I could just stream after I was done working, then that would just be ideal.
That's usually what I do, to be honest.
But I mean, it's just not in the cards.
No, absolutely makes sense. Because that's the thing as well. I hate to say it, but in terms of my Kingdom Hearts streams, yeah, I don't get that many views, but I still get a good amount of viewership, viewers commenting and everything. Because it's not just me going around in a circle, going "we" and here's the shiny. It's me actually playing a game. you know?
Yeah. I mean, and also something you enjoy.
Right.
So there's that to consider too. I mean, like if you enjoy something, I don't think anything should stop you from doing it. Like the second you stop enjoying it is the second that it starts becoming a chore. You
Mm.
know?
Right, exactly. I like doing all the stuff and everything as well. Like what made me kind of like hate Kingdom Hearts a little bit when I was like streaming it was because I was kind of keeping myself to just doing the game on stream. Whereas now it's like, you know what? I'm not doing any major stuff on stream, but I'm still gonna like off stream. I'm gonna be grinding. I'm gonna be doing like some side things or whatever that don't impact the main story
Yeah, that makes sense.
and everything. Yeah, that's why I'm doing like because last stream it was secret bosses slash final boss that was the goal, but then I was constantly dying against one of the secret bosses. And then I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm trying to grind to level 99, do everything else, then
Yeah.
my next Kingdom Hearts stream, whenever that happens, is going to be the finale of Kingdom Hearts 1, then one after that start Kingdom Memories.
That makes sense. Yep. I'm hoping that my new style of video, like the whole highlight thing, I'm hoping like the way I have it like laid out, I hope that it attracts more viewers and stuff. I'm trying to make things that aren't clickbaity, but they're like interesting to click on, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, that's one thing that really gets my nerves. People, it's like the clickbait stuff or whatever, like in general, whether you're a small person, big person, doesn't really matter. Like, if I think it's clickbaity, I will be like, you're annoying for doing that.
Yeah, I like for example, like I think the Spider-Man MCU thing. What if that? I think that kind of thing is something I would click on as a consumer. You know.
Right.
Now it does better than most of my other videos. It didn't break 100, but I mean, I think that maybe one day it'll be picked up by the algorithm.
Mhm.
I'm holding out hope that like, I mean, because the Iron Man one is still getting views. Like it's going up slowly. But I mean, I just don't know how this algorithm works yet. I'm getting better at it, but like I'm trying to figure out the ins and outs of how to make something go viral, if that makes sense.
Right.
How to promote it in different ways. I'm gonna make clips of it. I think I'm gonna put those up on TikTok and see how those will do, and then be like, hey, you know, full video in on my channel, and see how well that does. I might even try paying for like a promoted video or something like that. Like, hey, boost this video or something like that. See how well that goes. You can spend like $10 or $15, and they'll like promote the video for you or whatever. And I might see how that works because I feel like if any video does well, it's gonna be one of those MCU videos, you know?
Oh, definitely, yeah, because it's something unique. It's very different and everything.
Oh yeah, and I love the scripted video style, and I love how I was able to like achieve like a professional quality like look.
Mhm.
It just takes forever to edit. It takes
Oh, yeah.
It takes forever to edit. I just don't have time. And
Mhm.
now that I don't have solo series, I think I have more time for it. So I'm currently working on Captain America right now.
Mhm.
That's gonna be a lot of fun. I also might try doing some anime ones. I might try some anime ones. I might do some, you know, things like that. I'm not sure. Who knows? You know, I'm just kind of playing it by ear. I want to see what kind of genre people like, and like try to marry the two genres together so people come and check out the content.
Right, makes sense. Really, I just finished up my first draft of my Final Fantasy 9 review, and I basically this way I just have to like sit down and play the game and everything.
Yeah.
But you know, like those kind of review things though, those will probably be written, edited, or whatever, post like maybe once every month, every other month, or you know, month and a half, stuff like that.
My whole thing is gonna have to be every other month because these things take like about a week and a half to like edit.
Mhm.
And to script, it takes forever too because I put deep thought into it. I make connections between movies. I do all this stuff. I don't just say, oh hey, you know, Spider-Man is a spider, so he's gonna have a team of spiders. I like go into it in detail about why I think every Pokemon is on his team in the first place. You know? It's like a big like thought process in a sense.
Right, exactly. I get where you're coming from. But again, I think that's a good thing though. I think that's something that could really help, you know, stand out more though is by having those like deeper thought ideas like videos or whatever be more unique as well and everything.
Yeah, and it's like things that don't really exist on the internet already. I'm sure that they do somewhere, but not in a sense like mine. You know.
Right, exactly. Well, for me, like, I'm going back into like I want to start doing reviews because even Landon commented, I was like, Max, your game reviews, but you haven't done any reviews.
Right.
I'm like, to be fair, I did run a blog for like a year and a half, and that's why I did a lot of my reviews. So that's like a good thing as well. Cause I have like a good amount of like backlog in a sense for reviews, but like they're not long enough for videos, but they're at least there to kind of give me like jumping off points.
Yeah.
Everything. Plus, I mean, the green screen is gonna just do me wonders in these videos.
Oh yeah. I want to do like what Hermit did. I saw he did a quiz for the 151 Pokemon, naming them all. I want to do that. Like 15. You have a 15-minute timer. I really want to do that. I think I would do really well at that kind of thing. Like for the early generations, I feel like I know these Pokemon pretty well.
Oh, definitely,
the later
yeah.
Ones, the later ones.
No.
Oh God. I couldn't even tell you like half the Pokedex of Sword and Shield.
Yeah, no, later ones I'm like, all right, I'm about to throw in the towel right now.
Like I think I can name it like on my hands. I can name the starters. I think I can name Grimmsnarl. That's about it.
Yeah, no.
Zacian.
Like, I'm not even gonna pretend to like be like, oh yeah, no, I can like name like whatever. Like, I already know, not gonna happen.
But I feel like I know a good bit about Gen 1, 2, 3, and maybe even 4.
But kind of like, cause I already know you said you don't want to do like the solo series anymore. I found like, cause like for like my solo let's plays I've been doing, they've been like fan games. They haven't been like, hey, I'm going to do a randomizer of black and white. I'm gonna do a some kind of thing with one of the main generations. Like, no, like, I'm just gonna take like, hey, here's this fan game and let's play it.
Yeah, I did a fan game. I did Glazed, and that did okay.
Mm-hmm.
It did okay on the grand scheme of things. Like I believe it did a little bit better than Platinum, but not much better. I plan on playing fan games a little bit more, but like the problem is that people aren't searching for fan games. You know?
Not really, no, but like, I mean, I'm just like looking through like my playlist of like my current one. I'm be honest with you, I'm like averaging about like 25-30 views a video about
Yeah, that's great.
like I said, like whether that's knowing the algorithm and like having those tags there where they're gonna help stand out, or if it's whatever. I don't know what the big pull of it is, but whatever it's doing, it's doing.
I guess I just need to figure out a better way to do it. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Oh, of course.
That's awesome, Pace. I'm glad to hear that you finally got a Drampa. Yeah, Glaze was a lot of fun though. I lost that challenge though, which is unfortunate. I was hoping that I would win it. I got so close. We got all the way to the champion of Johto. So the Tunod region, I beat that, and I beat the Elite Four. We beat Johto, all the gym leaders, and then we beat Tunod. We had Johto. We got all the way to the champion of Johto, and then we lost right there. There was still one other region, the Rancor region.
I never played Glazed, so like, is like what I guess like, what's like the premise of it or whatever, or is there like a
The premise of it is the evil team is Team Fusion.
Okay.
They're trying to create like a product that can be bought by all trainers. They're trying to make money. So they're trying to capture Mew to create a teachable TM to every Pokemon.
Interesting.
Like you can make that's their whole premise. And Mew is hiding in the human world. So you are being attached to Mew. You are being transported to and from the actual human world.
Huh.
Like our world. So like you go there at certain points in the game, and people are like you ask around, talk to the NPCs, and they're like, Pokemon? Yeah, I have got it on my Game Boy Advance. So it's like
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Nice. That's really cool.
It's like the actual real Pokemon world, and Mew being there is disrupting the universe, and it's like gonna cause like Armageddon for the real world. So you have to try to stop Mew. You have to like stop Team Fusion from harassing Mew, so Mew won't like disrupt the balance of the human world and Pokemon world. And so you literally travel to our dimension. It's insane.
Actually, yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. Actually.
It really is. And then there are so many events. There's so many legendary events too. Like for example, there's like early on you get the wish ticket, takes you to an island to catch Jirachi. That's very early on. Jirachi put in work for my team. There are so many like really good ways to like get cool Pokemon as well. The Rancor region my favorite thing about them is that every single one of their Pokemon, the gym leaders, every single one of their Pokemon's ace is a shiny.
Ooh. I really like that actually.
Claire, in Johto, Claire's ace is a shiny Druddigon, which is cool. And you have this like communication device that lets you like communicate with the NPC Pokemon, and you can kind of like talk with the Pokemon that are just in the overworld, which is cool. And they give you like tips and tricks and things you have to discover about the world itself. It's really really cool. The Tunod region is where you start. The Tunai region is the Elite Four is based off of colors, not types.
Okay.
So pink, purple, gray, black, and I think the champion just has a regular team.
So I like that, and like
No, he's black. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, you're good, you're good. But like one thing I really like about Insurgents, the Elite Four, their gimmicks aren't types. Their gimmicks are competitive styles. So like like one of the Elite Four is a baton pass team with Miracle, with a Moody Smeargle to start off with. Another team's Trick Room, another team's Sandstorm, and it's also dynamic leveling as well.
That's super neat.
Yeah, no, it was hard.
But like Crystal Clear.
No, I have not.
That's Pokemon Crystal version, but you can start in any town, and like you can take the badges in any order. You can go to any location. Like it's level scaling. So if you go to Brock as the 8th gem, or if you go to him as the 16th gem, his levels will be different.
Okay, I like that. Okay, that's good though that it is a level scaling mechanic.
It's kind of like in the anime where Brock, or in the Pokemon Origins anime. What's up? How you doing, Nico? Welcome on in. The Pokemon Origins anime, Brock says, "I'll use these two since how many badges you have? You have 0. Okay, cool. I'll use these two."
Mm-hmm.
You know, he had like 6 ready to go. You know, kind of cool.
No, that I like that. Yeah.
I think that's like a concept that in this open world game, I'm hoping that the gym badges can be taken in any order and their level scaling. That's what I really hope from this game more than anything, because that would make this so cool. And by the badges, that would progress the story. Like if you have 4 badges, then it's time for this encounter with the evil team at this location.
Oh right, because it doesn't use the flags of you have this badge. It's you have X badges, then you can go do that event.
You can do X event. Now I think that would be awesome. Like for example, this preset event is where you're gonna meet Team Blank or whatever, but you have to have X number of badges for this event to trigger. Otherwise, this event is empty. You know what I mean? That's not a hard thing to code. Like if this, then yes. If
Right.
it's true equals yes. Blah 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 blah. Boom boom boom.
I mean, that's how BDSP's built. How it's able to differ between Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl is a single flag value in the code.
Yep.
Which is hilarious, and that just shows how easily hackable the game is.
Yep.
Everything.
That's why some people who bought Brilliant Diamond got Shining Pearl. They encountered Palkia.
Yep. And then just flip the flag back over to Brilliant Diamond, and they're like, "Oh, you have this Palkia, cool." What was it? Yeah, it's like
This is also Nico.
I also always like that stuff, and like in Full Moon version, like almost every legendary you encounter, every legendary and mythical I've encountered so far has had like some story progression, plot point to it, which is really cool. It's like I've encountered the Sword Justice trio, the some of the Reggies, Yveltal, Hoopa, Volcanion, and like that's just scratching the surface. Diancie. Okay, all these are from like events and everything in the story progression. It's not like I go off the beaten path and here they are.
There was a really cool part in Glazed where you get to Darkwood Town, which is the fighting type gym. That's the 8th gym. It's really cool. There's this fountain, and you throw a coin in the fountain, and you have to make a wish, and you have to type in what your wish is. If you wish for the word justice, Keldeo will appear.
Ooh, I like that.
It's so cool. I'm like, yeah, that's a really cool way to handle like the events and stuff like that. there's another one. It's Dialga Palkia Giratina. They're tied into the whole like space-time rift being distorted,
Mhm.
and like Mew going back and forth. And then oh, it's so cool. There's an it held like the truth of the world there, like the forbidden like knowledge or whatever.
Mhm.
And like that's one of the reasons why it was sent away, because people like it had the true nature of the red and blue orb, and then it had the information on the green orb, which could control Rayquaza.
Ooh,
And that was the main plot of the story, was corrupting Rayquaza.
that sounds really cool though.
It was really sick. I was like, this is a really cool game, and like I was like 10-year-old me thought it was the coolest thing.
Of course. Oh yeah.
Super.
Oh no, go ahead. I was gonna say, oh yeah, like 10-year-old me thought it was like the coolest thing ever, and like.
But I mean, like looking back on it, it's kind of like cool. I mean, that would be a sick concept nowadays with like legends and stuff, like in like an ancient Hoenn region.
Mhm.
The place that I started scripting was the central location that was like pivotal in the story. It used the battle pyramid from Emerald. It used that location, and it was this like central like stone dais on top of a tower, and it was where the ancients would sacrifice Pokemon and loved ones and stuff like that to like the deities that controlled over the tides of nature.
Mhm.
So like they like believed that like they needed to like sacrifice like animals and stuff like that, or like Pokemon and people to like please Rayquaza and stuff like that. But Rayquaza was actually really pissed at that.
I mean,
You know, it's stereotypical like ancient civilization stuff.
right, of course. Like, I would love to make my own make my own game eventually, especially now, like with actual game engines being available and everything to do that kind of stuff with assets already there.
Yeah. Hey, you need a person to write the music. You got it with someone.
Oh, absolutely. Perfect. I mean,
Hey, you play Pokemon Vega?
I have not.
That's a really cool game. There is an actual like your rival's a Pokemon Ranger,
Mhm.
and they're the Ranger Union. It's called Nephrite City. You have to like whenever you're off stream and stuff like that, I'll have to let you listen to it. The Nephrite City theme, it uses the dee da 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 dum dee da da dee da da da, and then it has the Ranger bass dum dum da 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 dum dum da 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 from like Pokemon Ranger as part of the it's like a counter melody, like in the it's so cool.
It sounds really cool.
The dee da 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 dee 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 da 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 is the opening thing when you first step into the thing. It's like an opening fanfare, and then it has like the Ranger bass theme is like this harmony on top of what the actual like city theme is. It's so cool. It's like this underlying thing. I'm like, wow, there's roots to like because there's the Ranger bass is there, and I'm like, this is the coolest thing. I was like, as a like a music nerd, that is like screaming music theory to me. It's like basically counterpoint. I mean, like if you go back and you listen to the original Pokemon themes, like red, blue, yellow kind of thing, all those theme songs were so well done. Like if you like look at it like on a deeper way, like a deeper lens, my God, did they do an amazing job? Like Junichi Masuda is the guy who did it. Like there's not a lot of things that they can do with the sound bit cartridge that the Game Boy had.
Right.
But they could. But he was able to give like extremely complex ideas with the only 3 or 4 sounds could make a sound at the same time with the limited like it was like a 3 or 4 part sound chip card. They had to have a noise card and a melody and 2 harmonies. So he was able to make like if you go back and you listen, you can only hear like 1 or 2 notes that are happening at the same time. There's no like stacked chords. There's just arpeggiations, but it gives like the sense of like counterpoint, like Bach fugues and stuff like that. So like as a music theory nerd, that like it's picking apart old Pokemon scores back when they were just super complex and like at the same time very simple. I'm like, this is just the most impressive thing in the world.
Yeah, it sounds really cool. I mean, like again, like me, I don't really know that much about like music theory in general or the way how music is actually conducted and like limitations of it, but just from the sounds of it, it's really cool stuff. Yeah, let's hear it.
There's a guy on YouTube. His name's 8-Bit Music Theory. He goes over the process. He goes over the process of how Pokemon, how the music theory makes sense, and he actually like talks about it in a sense that like if you're not a musician, you can understand it. I'll have to send you the video. It's really really insightful because he talks about like battle themes and he talks about like Vermilion City and stuff like that, and Pewter City and stuff like that. Talking about how the counterpoint from the games, like that's almost created. The counterpoint is whenever instruments are like playing off of each other's lines, if that makes sense. Like it's intentional. Every step that is going on, no problem at all, please. Every instrument's motion is intentional. Like everything is mathematically placed. So like it almost has like a counterpoint kind of like vibe to it, and it makes the harmonies very very interesting. Because I mean, they could have just taken the easy route and like made really simple repeating melodies, but they really didn't. They took simple ideas and made them extremely complex with the Game Boy's limited sound chip.
Yeah, I like that.
I'll have to send it to you. It's like a 20-minute video, but my God, is it super.
Please send it over to me.
Out of it knowing a lot. What was that?
I would say, like, please send it over to me. Like, I would totally watch and like,
Oh yeah.
See what it's all about.
Come out of it like knowing a lot more about it, like than you think you would, and like you'll appreciate it a lot more too. Whenever you listen to it, you're like, wow, the time and energy that went into this to make it like work like it does is insane. And I'll go ahead and tell you, whenever he's talking about 1 and stuff like that, 4 or 5, notes in music have like Roman numeral values to them. It's like kind of like coding.
Okay.
Like for example, if you're in the key of C major, you're playing the note C.
Right.
That is the 1 of that scale. And then as you walk up, every note is assigned a number, and then every chord that's associated with that note is assigned a number with Roman numeral values.
So like
You know,
in the chord of C major then, so like that, so C is 1. So what's the next one after C then? Like in the it's D next?
D would be the next one.
So that'd be 2?
Yep.
Okay.
So how this works is there's a series of major and minor. You know, major is a happy sound, minor is the sad sound.
Yeah.
So how it works is C D E F G A B C is how you make the C scale. There are no flats and sharps in it. So the 2 chord would be D, F, and A. So it's a minor chord. So it'd be a lowercase Roman numeral 2. So what does that mean? It means that value equals this harmonic meaning. So if have you ever are you religious? Do you go to church at all?
No, I'm Jewish.
Okay.
So I go.
So do you know anything about Western hymnals?
No.
So there's this thing called the church's plagal cadence.
Mhm.
And in the history of Catholicism, before it was split, the Protestant Reformation, the church had a control on the music that was being consumed in England and other places. And what had happened is they dictated that certain cadences in music, how you end the song, for example, are considered perfect, and that's why they call them perfect cadences. The plagal cadence is is like the amen sound, the amen kind of thing, and it's a 4 to a 1, so it'd be like going to F to a C.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So
Yeah.
Whenever he's talking about Roman numerals, if he talks about 1, 4, or 5, those are considered perfect numbers, and they were dictated by the Roman Catholic Church as like perfect notes. You know, these are the ones that God told us to play, is what they were saying.
Okay.
So us as musicians now, he's gonna say in the thing like the perfect 4 is what he's gonna say. That's what that refers to. I just want to let you know so you're not confused.
I appreciate it. Thanks. Yeah, I never really. Yeah.
That's the Cliff Notes version. There's a lot more to it. There's a lot more to it, but that's like the simplified version. Basically, they would only use those chords, and if you used any other ones, you'd basically go to hell. Is what they were saying.
Then that's what the church was saying. It's like, oh well, no, use the 1, 4, 5. Yep, nope, sorry.
So also, if you ever want to learn how to play piano or guitar, if you learn Roman numeral values, 1.
Funny you mention guitar, because I actually do play guitar.
Great. Then you want to know how to learn to play every pop song ever?
What is this? 1, 4, 5?
It's 1, 4, 5, and minor 6. So if you're playing in the key of C,
So C.
C, E, G.
Yep.
That's number 1. F, A, and C is number 4.
Okay.
G, B,
Yes!
D. Did you get it?
I got my 148. Let's go.
Let's go, man. I lost another race. Are you serious? Good God. Congrats. Good God.
Oh my God! Yes.
I want to get up to 150 to see if I can get it, because as soon as Landon got it, I got it like a couple afterwards.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
I shouldn't do shiny races because I just lose. Congrats, man. That's awesome.
Thank you.
But the 5 chord is G, B, and D, and then the minor 6 is A, C, and E. So if you play that sequence of chords in any order, you have a pop song.
Okay.
If you learn those 5 chords, you can literally play any pop song ever. For example, anything by Lil Nas X uses exactly those chords. You just change the key.
That's actually good to know. Nice little cheat sheet kind.
Stevenson, on that note, Fus, you want to do a shiny race? Let's talk about it some more.
Good GG's. Thank you, Happy. Thank you so much. Like,
Yeah, good game, man.
my reaction though was like really, really like slow. I'm like, wait, is that it? I'm like,
Is it a square shiny?
no, it's the normal shiny. It's the normal shiny one. But now I can finally say I have a shiny Charizard.
That's awesome. Well, you should level it up while I'm trying to.
I'm going. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna do the rest of the
eggs, yeah.
Yeah.
You should get it, since it is a mascot challenge. You should get it up to a Charizard before the stream ends.
Oh, that's what I do right now. Yeah, I have a bunch of candies right now to give it. All right, where's the candies at?
I'm hoping I'll get it soon because I got like mine like 5 after Landon. I'm like, come on.
Where's the candies at? Like the other items bag is so big.
Yeah, Steve, let's talk some more. Well, message me on Discord.
Let's see here.
We'll talk some. I'm always down to always down to chat with new creators and stuff. Let's see.
Let's see here.
All right.
Oh, bam.
Is it a male or a female?
It's a female. Is
really?
there?
So you got a high roll. That's awesome.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're right, fast. It's 75-25 split, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's 25% chance of being a female, so that's awesome.
That's yeah. Perfect. I'll take it. Yeah.
I'm currently at 135 right now, so I'll be.
Oh, go to 150. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to 150, and then if I don't get it tonight, I'll probably. I'm still gonna try for it. Obviously, I want to get it.
Hmm. All right, cool. Got the chart. I love it. Yeah. I mean, we definitely got to do another race. You know, I will always be down to race. I hope you know that.
I don't know. I suck at racing. I guess my shiny luck's just not good.
My shiny luck's not good in general. Like I'm pretty sure this like literally took my shiny luck from whatever I hunt tomorrow. I'm gonna be honest.
I want to get it. Hopefully, even though I lost, I want to get it tonight so I can have another reaction.
Oh, definitely. Oh yeah, I got the Charizard.
Nice. Sick.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Didn't forget that. Now I'm finally like everybody. Now I'm finally like everybody else.
Right? Having a shiny Charizard.
Exactly. Everybody has a shiny Charizard, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just the best Pokemon. So.
Hold on a second.
Is there a command for shiny luck? I believe it's exclamation point luck. I haven't used it in forever though. Or people haven't used it in forever. Mainly because they forgot. Yeah, no, I'll send you that video though. I really want you to like let me know what you think. Like, I know I went on to a long-winded spiel.
No, please do.
That was the Cliff Notes version of it. Trust me, I just condensed like four to 5 years of music theory just down into like this.
Hmm? It's like the lightest Cliff Notes ever.
Right. I mean, I also gave you like 200 years of like history in the span of a minute too.
Right.
Like I told you about like the Protestant Reformation and the Catholic Church and their monopoly on music and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll tell you right now, while we're just talking about it, music was extremely political at that time. The chants that are famous, the Gregorian chants, that kind of stuff. Thank you there, Steve. I appreciate it for the luck. That kind of stuff was super political back in the day. Like there were people like publicly stoned and like burned at the stake for playing music outside of the church.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was a really weird time. You couldn't listen. If anyone like bards and like court jesters and stuff like that was like not like a thing for a while. There was a long period of music where or a long period of time where music was only consumed inside church.
Did not know that.
Weird history. Because I mean, like if you think about it, if you were a citizen of an area that was like predominantly Catholic at that time, you had to be Catholic. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it, you know. There were places that had like other religious sects and stuff like that, but they were like until like the Protestant Reformation, there really wasn't like much of a freedom of expression.
Uh-huh.
Man, politics and like history are just super interesting to me.
Check the M's. No, where's all you want? Check on a second.
What's up?
No, Johan needs somebody like check like DMs. Like, sure. All right, let me put you in a box over here. Let's see, put Colossal over here, and then I just like switched over to my my reggae layouts for like the last like couple minutes.
I mean, if you want to try to get some while you're here, you might as well while your luck is going.
Well, that's what I figured. Yeah, you know, I'm like okay, might as well give it a shot. And then these eggs, I can just put over here, I guess.
But yeah, to everyone listening, you just basically got like 4 years of like music major education right there.
In like 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
I just condensed it. That's really sad. Yeah, it really is though. If you think about it, like history was like not kind to like the average person. It still isn't, but still, you know, it's way better than what it was. I mean, we talk about how messed up things are right now, but man, was it way more messed up in the past. Oh yeah, by the way, my friend Katie is still here in the chat. She was music as well, and she did all the same stuff. She says accurate. So my assessment was accurate. Like imagine all the music which could have been created but was suppressed. Yeah, exactly. That's why music didn't progress past the Gregorian chant for several hundred years. It didn't become like polyphonic for a long time.
Nope.
Polyphony, meaning multiple voices, didn't happen for a long time. It was all just like monophonic or monophony is what they called it, meaning one. It was really boring.
Yeah, like I mean, you want to look into like the history of programming development and everything. Basically, have the idea of how even programming nowadays, it's all still boils down to ones and zeros behind the scenes.
It really does.
And the only reason why we don't see it anymore is because programming languages have evolved so much to the point where we don't need just everything be put out in ones and zeros.
Yeah.
That's it.
Mank says I gotta show some love for the Gregorian hand. They used to like talk about like music. They used to point at their hand, and that was different parts of the music you had to sing. It was kind of weird. It's kind of like ones and zeros. You point at your pinky, you sing one thing. You point at your thumb, you sing another.
Right, exactly.
It wasn't very complicated. It really wasn't. If you get really bored and you really want to just get in like some real Zen music, you should like look up like classical or classic Gregorian chant.
Classic Gregorian chant.
Yeah, like Gregory.
Okay, yeah.
I believe it was named after. I might be wrong. I think it was named after Pope Gregory, or was he a saint? I don't know. Anyway, the person that did it, his name is Gregory. So it's called Gregorian chant. And each finger was a different solfege. That's what it was. So it was like this original version of solfege, you know, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, that kind of thing. That's how you learned your thirds for oral skills. Oh my god. Don't talk about oral skills. Oral skills was a class where my teacher would point at something and say, hey, sing that. We had to sing it in solfege. It was awful. It made me a more confident sight reader though. Like I can look at any piece of music right now and play it.
That's good though. I mean, if that's how I am with like programming though, it's like give me like a line of, give me like application or program or whatever, like 100 lines of code, like tell me, okay, what's the outcome of this? I could read it and tell you what it does. Could I now if you tell me, now you come to me, be like, hey, here's this. I need you to like program this. I'm like, no. No.
By the way, just for clarification, it was a saint, not a there's just so much information rattling around up there that things are bound to get twisted up.
Johanna, how are we not Discord friends? What?
Look at Mank remembering the things that I done. I honestly fell asleep during Brett's class. Brett was just awful. That's how you know a teacher's bad when he asks you to call him his first name. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
I said I had a teacher, a professor in college, and that's how you know a professor's bad is if he asks you to call him his first name.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I'm like, yeah, we're not your friend, dude. There's supposed to be a clear-cut dynamic between teacher and student. All that info we had to talk about daily. We need that junior stuff. Honestly, oh my god. So here's what would happen. Max will tell you right now, the textbook was thicker. It was thicker bigger than my speakers. Like, it was about as thick as my head. We were expected to read a bunch of crap. We'd come into class and he would just complain about politics.
Perfect.
That's all we would do. And then he would talk about crap that had nothing to do with anything of our course material. It was music history, by the way. And then he would set us like a quiz or a test, and like nothing we talked about in class would be on there. Nothing. It would just be all out of this like tome he would make us buy. By the way, that book was like $500, $600. And you couldn't rent it for a cheap price. You had to borrow it from somebody who had bought it.
I hate that. I mean, it's like that's one thing I always see as a scam is college textbooks.
My God, yeah.
College textbooks are a scam.
I didn't even buy my senior college textbooks, if I'm being honest. I didn't even buy them. Oh, you Googled that St. Gregory stuff? Well, thank you for fact checking me. I honestly couldn't remember. There's so much information rattling around my brain that none of it's useful. Okay, so 150, nothing is.
It's all good. It's all good. I would say overall this was a good stream though. Really good stream. It was fun.
If you feel up to joining me on my next EV hunt, I'll probably I'll let you know in advance.
If you do next Monday, I'm down if it's Monday. So I have no problem joining with you on stream like on a Monday streams. Yeah, I have no problem joining with you like on Monday streams and everything. Just Wednesdays are like the one it's like I know for a fact I cannot do. But yeah.
Yeah, Monday will probably end up happening. My Wednesday streams, I'm probably going to try to keep to the randomizer because I'm going to try to stay consistent with that if I can.
I like that.
But yeah, let's how many people do you have?
I got 2 people right now in here. I got
3. I've got 3. Does everyone want to do a raid real quick?
Yeah, Yohane, Happy, do you guys want to raid real quick? Because we're about to just call the stream.
Yeah, Landon's live right now. If you want to show some love, Horsey's live right now. Horsey's shiny hunting for Mew.
Ooh, let's send a Horsey then, yeah, because they're doing what? Faraway Island?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Horsey Games, right?
Yeah. Let's I'm gonna grab his link. Let's do hashtag gamer dab raid.
Hashtag GamerDabray, I love it. Alright, well, I'm ending it up over here with this last Reggie, Rock, and no shiny. Alright, we're calling it.
Everyone, let's go ahead. Let's smash some love over at Horsey's channel. Use hashtag GamerDabRaid. We'll see you over there. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Have yourself an incredible rest of your day, but above all else, stay excellent to each other.
Yep.
See you next time.
Hashtag GamerDab, everybody. See you guys in the raid. Thank you so much for tuning in, and take care.